Pizza cheers.
Oh,
Pizza cheers.
So we begin the 13th session of the Yanjing. A little late, but better late than never.
We have a group
Rejoin the party in the first chamber. Well, technically the second chamber of the Orichalcum Vault. After having been invited to explore the extraplanar space by Vault Keeper Swifthammer. After receiving a gift from the Vault Keeper, each of you a unique and valuable magic item from the Orichalcum Vault itself. But now you find yourselves standing over the disintegrating strands of what was once a trio of extraplanar creatures. And a chunk of orichalcum recovered from the top of one of the room's massive columns. What are you doing next?
our clan thick like plasta, busta slash ya onto the seventh chamber. What I say.
Carry on.
Mm,
No,
one moment.
forever.
One moment before we enter the 36 chambers. These fabric-esque folk,
Sure.
are there remains there? Like, did they like disintegrate to nothing, or is there like corpsey strands of people here?
Good call.
They are, it looks as though basically there are thin piles of what looks like strands of fine hair left on the ground where they fell. But any manipulation or attempt to grab them, they just sort of disintegrate upon touch.
Okay. So yeah, I guess my where I was going with that was like, could I harvest these materials for something? But seeing if they're just disintegrating, maybe just on the side of caution, I just try to ruffle them all up and disintegrate everything on the off chance something springs back to life from it.
Yeah, their family comes through.
Jimmy, no.
Yeah, a bunch of like small thread people come into the
Don't
room.
want these coming
I saw
back.
what
Better
you did.
desecrate the corpses.
Yeah.
I saw what you did to my friend.
Light desecration.
Light desecration. We have a little bit of orichalcum. Looking around the room, Dan, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doorways, like closed
Yeah,
doors.
you see a wooden reinforced door here,
Mhm,
here, and here.
mhm.
And these doors appear to be made out of orichalcum.
The
Fascinating.
first door that Dan pointed to, I tried that one. It is locked at the end of last session.
Okay, all right, got it. I think we keep digging deeper, guys. What do you think?
Y'all want to try one of the orky doors, or do you want to try a woody door?
I would be motivated to go for the
Yeah.
orichalcum.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the closest orichalcum door to me. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna try to open it.
Uh, sorry?
Sorry, I didn't do we notice any like designs or anything on the doors? Or they all look the same that are alike?
Great question.
They have ornamentation on them. Motif of like a filigree motif of vines and some vague geometric shapes, but you don't notice any lettering or language or any images of anything that doesn't just seem ornamental and They're made to look nice, but they don't convey any kind of meaning or anything. At least none that you can discern.
I attempt to open the door that has nice decorations that don't mean anything in front of me.
You pull on the handle of the door. It's a double door. There's, very, obvious sort of pull handles on them, and it doesn't budge. Quick examination of the door. You don't see a locking mechanism.
I pulled on it.
Mm-hmm.
I push on it.
Nice. Okay. That also does not seem to do anything.
Try to lift it. Try to lift it from the bottom.
Start waving my hands for a sensor.
Open sesame.
I look back to the group. I'm like, this one seems locked as well. And then I just start going around a perimeter and just pulling on doors.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we all try a door?
Hold on. There's a little altar, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do something with the altar, some kind of ritual sacrifice. Maybe we kill a turtle guy on it. I don't know. Just spitballing here.
Yeah.
Put some more talcum on it.
Ooh, that could work.
So we'll say I'm gonna inspect the doors. Flick, you're checking out the altar?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Battleton, you go to the doors. The wooden reinforced doors are locked, but they have a keyhole. They do appear to have a locking mechanism that you can clearly observe.
Mhm.
The orichalcum doors do not appear to have a locking mechanism. They just appear to not want to open for you.
Fair.
And Flick, you take the orichalcum piece to the altar, and what do you like? Lay it on it, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I think, I'll ham it up a little bit, right? But just kind of lay it on it, maybe take a low bow, chant some nonsense, that type of thing.
Okay. Give me a spellcraft check.
All right. Maybe I'm going to summon a demon. That'd be fun.
Mhm.
Not bad. That is a 22.
Very good.
You do your bardic best, and try to, activate the altar with the orichalcum, and you get a very vague sense of like some sort of arcane device, reacting, but it's just like there's a very, meager, dull glow when you touch the orichalcum to the altar, and it only happened the first time you did it. It's
Curious?
almost imperceptible.
I'm wondering if I should try to put my magic into the altar or maybe put my orichalcum saxophone onto the altar. I think I would be scared to lose my precious and default to trying to put magic into the altar instead. Maybe like a cantrip to see if a reaction or a first level spell worth of energy. If the cantrip looks to be doing something positive.
What
Yeah,
cantrip?
Yeah,
Cover cantrip. While he's doing that, I'm waving Orthog over to this orichalcum door. I'm now at the other one.
I do have detect magic, so maybe I start with that, and then maybe put
This
like
one or
light
this one?
into it.
To the one I'm at. Yeah.
What are the other two doing? Flick, Marshall, what do you have to do?
Me? I'm just waiting.
standing
somewhere in the middle of the chamber. I'm scampering around on the rubble, inspecting it closely. I'm a rubble inspector.
All right, Flick or Victor, give me a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. Sifting through the rubble, crawling around on top and checking all the crevices and whatnot, you see the glimmer of something shiny. And upon further investigation, you find a unusual, what appears to be a dagger. It's tarnished. It's been here for a long time, but it has a very sort of fluid design, almost like its hilt and its handle is wrapped tendrils of silver.
Okay.
And the blade also, the weapon appears to be made out of some sort of like not a dull iron or steel, but like a silvery substance. Though it is tarnished and dingy at this point. But there's still some spots of it that have a silver gleam.
I pick it up and I ask it, "Are you a demon?"
It does not respond.
I take it over to Flick standing at the altar, and I say, "Try this."
Well, Flick, what cantrip were you giving a shot there?
I wanted to first cast detect magic just to have that kind of going, and then cast light.
Okay.
Onto the altar.
All right, you cast detect magic, and there's a very faint, very dull magic aura coming off of the orichalcum itself, which makes sense to you given what Vaultkeeper Swifthammer told you. That the metal has intrinsic magical properties. The altar is very powerfully magic.
Yeah.
You get the impression that the magic is dormant and that it will, that it needs to be activated. Give me an Arcana check.
Cool. That is I got to do math. Hang on. Also a 22.
Okay. You are pretty sure that the altar is actually some sort of teleportation platform.
Ah. Okay. As the doctor approaches and asks me to, put the dagger on the altar, I'm just going to say this. I believe we need to stand on this to activate its magic and take us to the next area.
You said you wanted to try the light spell on it, and doing that is sort of like a test run to see if you can activate it with your light spell. Give me a spellcraft check.
That's a little worse. 17.
Okay. You get the sort of impression that you're not using the right thing to do this. Kind of like this needs a key, and you just jammed a stick into the keyhole.
How does that work?
Mm-hmm. So I believe this is a means of teleportation, although I haven't exactly grasped how we harness that ability yet.
Okay. while you're in the thick of this and you have detect magic up, the dagger that Victor is offering also has a magic aura on it.
Interesting. Good doctor, may I examine that dagger a little more closely?
Please do. Tell me more.
Yeah, so
Give
I'm
me a
gonna
spellcraft check.
check it
I would-
out.
Simultaneously, I would like to see how much that might weigh. 14.
Da, da. I didn't roll very well. I'm at a 12. I'm going to throw an action die on it. I'm at a 14. I'm going to do one more. I think I want to get above a 15 here. That's a 17.
Okay, and 8 would have done
Was looking for a 3.
Right. So no, the DC that you were looking for was 15, so good on you. It is a +1 dagger. That is
Okay.
the magic aura that you can detect from it. Give me what's your essayer check?
A 14.
14. It seems like it's heavier than steel.
Okay, I just mumble where I'm standing. Looks like it's heavier than steel.
All right, real quick, what's going on with Battleton and Orthog?
Yeah, sorry, I had to step away to take care of a
Okay.
HVAC issue.
it. Are we opening doors?
Yeah, I've just got an inkling. I wave you over and I say, I think you have a way with things I may lack. Would you try opening this door?
Yeah, and you want me to open it? Open it?
Yeah, that's all I say. I say, you have a way with things I may lack. Would you try opening this door? Could be talking about your muscles. You don't know, but that's what I say.
Yeah, I say, of course I can, and I tell the group, hey guys, I think we're gonna go through this one.
Okay.
And then I roll to smash the door.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna smash.
You're not gonna open it?
No, I thought. Wait, you can't open it, right?
No one has tried to.
You're a paladin of pure good.
Yeah.
Be the
What,
You
only
might
one.
be the only one who
that's my assumption is that
you're
maybe because
you're
of
a
my
virgin knight
Well, hold on.
chosen by God.
Do we have y'all said this to any of us, or is it just us two over
I
there?
don't I said what I said, and when I see you start to pull out your wooden stick to hit an orichalcum door, I go, no.
Oh, no.
Just try to
Sorry.
open it.
Sorry, I thought we were at the wooden door.
No, we're at a pure orichalcum door.
Sorry, I can't see that part.
Ooh, Orchalcum door, you just got saved.
All right.
Yeah, that would
All right, Orthog, you try to open this door?
Yeah, I just try to open it.
Okay. You grab a hold of the handle and you pull it. And it gives a little bit, but it doesn't open. And Battleton, it did not give at all for you.
okay. So do I get a sense like
When you tried to open it, it was like the door handle was attached to a wall.
Yeah.
When he's trying to open it, it jostles a little bit like a door should, but as though it is locked or, otherwise,
And I know that that's not a strength thing because I'm stronger than Orthog.
Yeah, you are.
And so that is, I'm like, okay, that's something about our nature.
Orthog, you want me to try it?
Yeah, come over here.
Well, I can't scamper because I don't have fancy spats. But I parade over and I try to open this door.
We all just take turns trying to open the door.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm pulled up for that.
yeah, it doesn't seem to budge for Flick either.
Does it budge for Narjal?
It does not.
Not at all. Okay.
Does it budge for the doctor?
It does not.
No. Yeah.
But it did move for me. It must have some holy grasp over it.
Is my detect magic still going, Dan? Do I notice any magical outside of just the normal orichalcum material?
Give me another spellcraft check.
Yeah, like is there a spark to it when I touch it?
That is a 19.
Okay. It does have, aside from just the fact that it's orichalcum and it would have a natural magic aura, it obviously it has a strong abjuration spell cast on it as well. And you would know that abjuration is often used for things like locking spells and warding spells and what have you. So yeah, this door is locked magic.
Interesting.
I look at my sorry, I'm act like y'all can see me. I look around and I look at my wrist and I hold it up and put it on the door to see if that has any effect.
It does not.
Okay.
Yeah. Flick, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Oof. Oof. That is a 11.
11.
Oh,
Yeah, like for this kind of, if it's like some sort of magical lock, you maybe need. It might be a password. It might be some like magic item that needs to interact with it somehow.
Like a dagger.
Yeah, I guess Hail Mary time. I'll just, try to pretend there's like a locking mechanism on the door and see if pushing the +1 dagger into it does anything. And I'll also just say open in the name of the vault keeper or something, just to try to like try a couple different things.
Dan approves.
Yeah. You go through, a smattering of different attempts, sliding the dagger point in the seam of the door, trying to poke where you think the lock should be, in the name of the vault keeper, open sesame. None of that seems to do anything, and you don't see any reaction between the magical aura on the door and the dagger.
Interesting. Gentlemen, might I propose an alternative plan?
yeah.
Go on.
There are wooden doors.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have experience getting through wooden doors.
Yeah, we do.
I
I will throw in here, you still having detect magic open and just like, you bring this up to your friends and you kind of look at some of the other doors. The wooden door that's nearby over here also has a magic aura on it. It's not nearly as powerful as the orichalcum door, but it is magic.
Curious. Orthog, maybe try your luck with one of our wooden doors over here. It appears to have less magics on it.
Yeah.
I can do that. And I go to the door.
You reach and try to open this door, and it also just like jostles a little bit when you try to open it. But that was the same thing that happened when any of the rest of you tried to open the wooden doors. Do you want to try to analyze the magic aura on the wooden door, Flick?
Yeah, certainly.
Okay. Spellcraft check.
That's the third 4 I've rolled.
Stop.
You're paying for Victor's 20s last session.
Damn. That's a 12. Dude, I've got one action die. Fuck it. Here we go. Yeah, baby. That 12 is now a 14.
Okay. This one is actually pretty easy for you to discern because there are two magic effects attached to this door. One is Mage Hand and one is Prestidigitation.
Okay, so those should not be affecting the lockage of this door.
Is it just Mage Hand keeping it closed? Like,
5 pounds of pressure.
yeah, exactly.
right? Like I'll anything more than that is beyond your 14 spellcraft check.
Understood. So it looks like this door is under the effects of Prestidigitation and Mage Hand. Orthog, if we're assuming that Mage Hand is being used to keep this door closed, you should be able to force it open. Would you mind giving it a little bit of mustard?
Yeah, I'll put my shell into it. I go to just push on it or push and pull as hard as I can.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
So I will. All right, it's 15 on the die. Is that plus my ability?
Yeah.
So 18.
Okay. It holds fast. Giving some effort on these doors, I will say, even Orthog with your, basic knowledge, you're not an engineer and you are not particularly skilled with magic.
That I'm not.
This is a much thicker, much heavier, much better made door than the ones you broke through in the guard outpost. You are not sure which is going to give out first if you try to break your way through this door with your club. You might break your club before you break this door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Does anyone else want to try to analyze the magic of the door? Blick is not our only spellcaster in the group.
I don't have any.
Yeah, Flick's about ready to burn the wooden door down, just to give you guys an idea of where I'm at in terms of options.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
You have detect magic prepared?
I do.
Okay. All right. Give me a spellcraft check.
That's a 19 on the die.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Like I said, you're paying for Victor's rolls, man.
Absolutely.
I'll gladly
That
do it.
is a 25. A spellcraft check of 25.
25. Okay. So you're picking up a couple of things here. The prestidigitation effect seems to be on the door as a whole. And you probably just to keep it in good shape, to keep it like clean and also to give it a magical enchantment, which would increase its durability on its own. And protect it against rot, slow destruction, whatever.
It's a +1 door.
Basically, yeah. The Mage Hand effect is centralized to the internal locking mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
And give me an Arcana check.
It's a mage hand holding the fucking lock on the inside of the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
There's a 9 on the die. Arcana. 18.
18. You guess that the locking the mage hand and locking mechanism is probably just to engage the lock when the door is closed. So just when the door is closed, it automatically locks.
Gotcha. Does anybody have mage hand or just spell magic?
Hey, I don't. That's what I was
I mean, I have Mage Hand, but I don't know if I can try to unmage hand a locking mechanism. I can try to.
thumb more it.
Thumb more Mage Hand.
Does anybody have knock?
I do not have knock.
That would completely out of spells.
Should we knock
Have
on
them?
it just
Yeah,
as
with that.
characters? Does anyone want to just bang on the door and see if anyone opens it?
You know, the simplest solution is often the solution, Orthog, if you want to do that.
I bang on the door as hard as I can, see if anyone.
Use your nice manners.
Who is it?
You knock on the door, and give me a perception check.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. That will be okay. 15, and I will throw an action die on it. And that will be a not 17.
17?
Yeah.
You hear a low sound from the other side of the door, heavily muffled by the door itself. It doesn't sound like an answer or talking. It sounds more like a moan or a groan or something like that. It's you get the impression that on the other side of this door are more of the things that you just fought.
Okay. More, I relay the message as it appears as though more of those creatures are behind the door. Does anyone? What were you doing over there at the altar, Flick?
Oh, you know, ritualistic things, far beyond your understanding.
Well, do you understand them? Do you?
Do
I
we
also-
understand- do we?
I also do not understand them entirely.
All right. I think I have perhaps a rudimentary understanding of what the altar requires. And I walk over to the altar and I do the classic like palm slit blood drop blood pact with the magic dagger I just found on the altar
Yes.
and spill
Okay.
rat blood on it.
Dog, did you clean that first?
I'm a doctor.
Okay.
Okay, so take a point of damage.
Yes.
You bleed on the altar, and nothing happens. And then maybe just a moment after, like you're standing there watching it and nothing's going on, you see a dull glow on the altar, and then the blood that you spilled on it seems to dry up and by an unseen hand gets swept away and cleaned off of the altar.
Prestidigitation
Yeah.
on the
Try the door again there.
Orthog, come here.
Yo,
Hold out your hand.
I hold my hand up to my friend.
I cut Orthog's and I spill some of his precious holy virgin paladin blood on the altar.
That's getting weird now.
What are you doing?
I'm a doctor.
He's calling you a virgin.
Right. Victor, roll a d4.
3. Nice.
Great. Okay, you do 3 points of damage to Orthog. You have a little bit more control about cutting yourself than another person. You do 3 points of damage to Orthog. He bleeds on
It's a
the altar.
heavy knife.
Yeah, it's not really sized for you. It's sized for a medium-sized creature, and you're a small-sized creature. So to you, it's kind of like a short sword.
Sure.
Unwieldy though. The blood spills on the altar a bit more than what you spilled. And after 10, 15 seconds, same dull glow, same effect. It crusts up, and then some unseen force sweeps and scrapes it away, and it just kind of like gets removed.
Did that go as you planned it, Rat Witch?
God damn it. I do the old like blade flip and hand it hilt forward to Bad Altan and say, "Hold on to this. This is your thing. I don't do this."
I now have one magical dagger.
Nice.
That's great because I definitely don't have any other knives.
Did we try any of the doors again after the blood on the altar and everything?
Okay, so what have we learned about the altar? It responds to magic to some degree, spells.
Yeah. We're kind of open a lock with a stick. And it's teleportation.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Get that tortilla. I'm at the point where maybe we just light one of the doors on fire.
I produce a flask of alchemist fire
Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
and say, "Perhaps I might be of service."
We're not.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We're outside the law here. We can start fires.
I am
Fire,
the fire
fire,
starter.
fire, fire.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying it's what I want to do.
Burn it down.
Burn it.
It'll
Well,
weaken
hang
the
on,
core.
hang on. Before we go get all Bernie, don't get me wrong, very pro Bernie.
You're gonna frustrate a group.
I think that we just need to think for a moment. Let's not act.
Can
Let's think.
I don't know. Dan, can I do a knowledge religion to prey upon why the door might be moving when I touch it?
Because you're good.
You're a good guy.
You're good.
Yeah, I
with-
know, but like I can't make myself any more good. Can I do a prayer with the group to make them give me more goodness?
You can give me a knowledge religion check if you want.
Yes, I can with my white D20. Okay, nice. 22.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually 23.
You are getting the impression that you are in some sort of a church or temple or something. The orichalcum doors are reacting to you probably because of an innate characteristic, probably because you are good, in your alignment, and you have or it might be that you have, some kind of divine attachment that you are given your power and you are attached to the divine in some way, shape, or form. You don't know what exactly it is. It might be that this temple is just for Testidin. And because you're a turtle man, it works for you better than it works for anybody else. But yeah, there's something an intrinsic nature to you that the rest of your party does not have. That is, somehow connecting to these magic doors. As far as the wooden doors go, they're just somewhat magic, and they don't seem to react to you any differently than anything else.
Ah, yes, I am better than them. That is why it moves. We are in a temple.
Well, what do you do at temples? You pray.
Or you rebuild.
Go. I'm sorry, what? You want to rebuild this place? This place is a shithole.
We must tear it down to build it stronger.
I think what if you prayed at the teleportation altar?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cast,
I don't know if
cast
that's.
a spell.
Cast a divine
Cast
spell.
a divine spell.
Yeah.
I don't. I guess I'm not that. I didn't know I could cast a divine spell. I guess, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, my tortilla.
He doesn't have spells until he's level 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've read my.
Don't you know?
Would lay on hands be divine? A divine action?
I lay on hands at the door to try to. I don't know.
The one of the orichalcum doors, or
Yeah, I think it potentially an orc
Yeah,
door there.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
okay, if you want to try using one of your lay on hands on the door,
Okay. D6.
give me a religion check.
Okay, now religion. Give me a good one again. Not near as good. That is a 17.
You draw that divine energy to your hand, and are about to infuse it into the door, and you are 95% sure that you're just going to waste it
That's
because
okay.
lay on hands is for healing people, and this is a door, and this is not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, that checks out. Something doesn't feel right about this, guys.
So we're burning the door down.
I guess we're burning the door down.
I hand the flask of alchemist's fire over to, I guess, Narjal.
I'm not. No, that makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm not opposed against someone else doing it, but I'm not gonna do it myself.
I hand it over to Bad Altan.
This is a sacred temple, just so everyone knows.
Bad Altan doesn't care, and he's got an arm on him.
Yeah, that's true. He's fixing his HVAC right now. We've been texting about it.
Okay. I hand it over I mean, I can give it a huck.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot wide door. It's not really a hard target to hit.
Hard
Oh,
target.
wait, hold on.
What do you got?
If you throw that, nothing might happen. Our blood disappeared when we put it on the altar. If you hit the door with it, it might just fix itself.
But it'll clean it up, but I'm gonna try and burn it down.
Okay. Just wanted to say that.
Ashes maybe from the door burning. I throw the flask of alchemist fire at the wooden door.
Okay, I believe that's a 1d4, or is it 1d6 fire damage?
It's 1d6.
1d6, okay.
Vic, do you want to coordinate with me? Let me grease it. Maybe add a little oomph to this fire.
Grease flammable.
Grease that shit, dude. Grease that shit.
I'm down
Grease
to
is
clown if you are.
Sure, yeah. If
Yeah,
the
it's
grease
flammable, but I guess, Dan, I don't really know to what degree like that would help the door burn. Like, like an associated dice roll or anything. I just know that grease is flammable.
Yeah.
Say it, don't spray it.
Okay, so you can try it.
Yeah, baby. I grease that door.
And grease lasts 1 round per level, or
Minute.
minute per level? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So Flick, you grease the door.
Yeah.
Victor, you throw the fire flask at the door. And the grease catches fire. The door is engulfed in flame. For 3 minutes, it burns. And the grease dies away. The fire burns down. And you are left with a door that is scorched black and soot marks going up from the top of the door up the side of the wall. But the door still is there.
But it's not on fire anymore.
It's not on fire anymore.
And it doesn't appear to have like burned the wood.
Inspecting the door and like checking it, it does not seem to have significantly damaged the door. And after about a minute, you see the soot and the black just sort of flake and fall off and disintegrate away. The door looks pretty good.
Maybe
In
I'm
this
not.
failure, we have learned.
Maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but the vault keeper has used these passages right to get this metal. Should we? Did we ask last time? Sorry, I don't remember if they could tell us how to navigate these doors.
Thanks for sending us into the vault. How do we open the doors?
Yeah, I mean that seems like a logical thing to do now that we've gotten in here, and now there's nothing we know how to do, and they've been in here harvesting before.
Yeah, I mean, functional.
You guys are in such desperate need of a fucking rogue.
Yeah, we just need to
To just unlock a door, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have escape artist, Flick? As a skill that you can do?
It is certainly a trainable skill.
Why would he need to escape artist?
So before we go down
Is that a
that,
lockpick check
before we-
in Pathfinder?
That's
no,
disabled device.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So if we want to keep playing Open Door Simulator, we can do that, or we can just say, "Cool, we have a little orichalcum. We came to the foyer and fought some things. Great," and we could fucking leave.
That's kind of what I'm
We're,
thinking.
we're like a solid 45 minutes into trying to open a door.
That's what I'm thinking. Like we take the Alchem back and relay this message of we killed your spirit monsters in there, but we can't go any further.
Yeah.
Functionally, yeah. Or we could just keep spinning our wheels here trying to open a door.
I'm enjoying Door Opener Simulator. Personally.
Fucking would. Bear Nova, fucking sellout.
I mean, before we go, if you guys want to get me another stick, I'll well them the shit out of these doors. But it's my only weapon. I let you guys know that.
Well, you probably should have beat on it when it was on fire, but
We need
That's okay.
Porter. Yeah. We have problems with doors. That's like a thing for us. Like we can't really handle doors very well. If the door isn't easy, we can't deal with that. We're afraid of doors.
oh, I didn't mention I multi-classed into Rogue our last level.
Oh, sick. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I guess we just fuck out of here. I've got one spell left. Like, if we do get into some shenanigans, if we get the door open, I'm not going to be much help in whatever we face on the other side.
So you guys let me know. You want me to beat the door down? I might break my stick, or we can leave.
You're really worried about this stick.
I know it's all I got, man.
Got a stick and I got a bracelet. That's all I got.
True.
Got your precious good aura of goody two shoes. Never mind.
I vote leave, but I'm whatever you guys decide.
Sure. Yeah.
So Flick, disable device is a trained only skill. So it's only if you have a checkbox next to it. Do you have a checkbox?
No, I do not. I'm not a rogue.
Well, but bards, I don't know. I didn't know if it was on the bard thing.
You're a bard. Sorry. I'm very
You know you are.
Yes, how quickly we turn on one another.
We got to get out of here. These doors are making us evil.
Yeah, I think we gotta leave. It's either this: we either leave or we try to harvest that last little bit of orichalcum.
I already got it.
Yeah,
you already got it. Then never mind. Let's get out of here.
You said I did the coolest thing you've ever seen me do.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You
that.
Mulan.
I fell down.
You
Victor-
fell. You were severely
yeah.
injured.
You felt, yeah.
I
Get
fell
seriously
down.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say we like roll back in, talk to Zumo. We're like, here's what we got. Do you know anything about where these doors go? We can check more stuff out later.
All right.
Yeah, we can go right back in.
Isn't there something about like it's kind of like we might have to wait a little while? Like he's not just at the door waiting for us, right?
No, yeah,
He
but
says he checks
but
it every day. He'll
Okay.
let us know at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean you've been in here for like just about an hour now.
We gotta wait.
we can get him. They want the medal.
I mean, we just gotta wait in this room.
We got to go back to the other room.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
Okay.
The little round room.
Let's go back to the little round room.
This-
Yeah.
this- the helipad over here.
Yeah, let's go to the helipad.
Let's go to the helipad, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get to the chopper.
Yeah.
No. Do you want another one of those?
Yeah, what do you want?
Goddamn Barry Badgernass.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. CIA's got you pushing too many papers.
Too many pencils.
So potential here, we leave this area. We're just chilling for 23 hours.
I think we're just chilling for 23 hours.
I don't think that I can sit still that long.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and fuck with stuff.
that's fine, man. I just, unless there's a Deus Ex Machina, we fucked around doors. I'm over it.
I'll start bashing the door down. Like, I don't have a problem doing it. I have hard knuckles, Dan. Does that, I mean, will that just take longer? But
I mean, so basically, if you want to try some stuff, Orthog, if you want to mess with a door for a little bit, you try to hit it a couple times with your club. You try to punch it with your fists. You barely make a scratch with your club, and you're pretty sure you're going to break your club before you break the door. And your fists just don't do enough damage to even make the scratch.
okay.
So basically, doors have a hardness, and you have to do more than that number to do any damage to it at all. And all you do is that number, whatever damage you do past the hardness, the door will take. And at the current moment, the amount of damage you can do, like only your max damage is doing like 1 or 2 points of damage.
Okay.
But that same amount of damage is being done to your club, and your club will break first. And then your fist just will not do enough damage to beat the hardness of the door.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Flick, you're fucking around.
Yeah, I think I'm just looking at stuff, being an overall menace to the gang that while they're just trying to patiently wait.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Oh, that bounced out of my crow. That is a 19 perception check.
19. Okay. So yeah, you just being yourself, you're, walking around, checking out some of the other orichalcum items, futzing around with stuff. You knock something off of a shelf and it clatters to the ground. And picking it up, it's like this fine, soft leather roll. And picking it up, you see what it is and you unfurl it. And it is a really nice set of lockpicks.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh,
All right.
ooh,
There you go.
interesting. Interesting.
He
Yeah.
keeps it to himself.
I proudly announce I have procured a method for us to continue our travels. My sweet, sweet, sweet compatriots. Let's go try to lockpick a door.
Sounds like a great idea.
So yeah, let's go try to lockpick a door. I'm just gonna go back to that first one that I tried to open that was locked, just the closest one, to the
This one here.
yep, to the area we were just in.
Okay. All right. Are the rest of you partaking in this?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm with him.
I'll go over there. I've been working on those doors. If he's got a lock, whatever.
Okay. Flick, give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Here we go. Guys, I think the key to this is to be as loud as possible. So like cheer me on while I'm trying to do this. Get in my ears about it, all right?
No.
I rolled a natural 2.
Extreme
That is a 4 dexterity check.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
No.
Just remind me real quick. Can you do inspire confidence yet?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So I guess that'd be another +2 if I used that ability on myself.
And I can
And
guide
also,
guidance.
picking a lock is something you can try to do as many times as you want.
Okay.
And it takes about a minute to pick a lock. If you're willing to sit here for 20 minutes trying to do it right, you can roll a natural 20 automatically. You can take 20 of the check.
Yeah, I'm cool with doing that. I would fully engross myself in this.
Okay. So you settle in, you work hard on it, you take 20, and when you take 20, you don't roll a natural 20 and get 30, you just get 20.
Yeah.
That being said, the lock picks are extremely good, and they are enchanted to be extremely good. They give you a massive bonus. So you, after about 15 minutes, you hear a click, and the door, swings in a few, like a centimeter or two. You've unlocked it.
Yes.
Nice. Good job, Flick.
I am all that is Flick.
What's on the other side of the door?
Yeah, I'm not going first. I'm letting someone else go through the door.
Okay, who's going in?
I'll go in.
I'll go in after Orton. That one that we heard.
I thought it was
Okay, inside the room.
We do not.
You see it is pretty much completely empty. There are some scraps, like a bit of cloth, a sliver of wood. You get the impression that the room has been picked clean, that there's nothing in here, or whatever was in here is gone.
Okay.
On top of that, in the far corner of the room, there is a hole. And that hole opens up, as far as you can tell, to an endless view of a sort of tannish yellow sky. And you can see thin threads of like silvery energy sort of appear and dissipate in the landscape. Flick, you do have knowledge planes, right?
A dur.
Okay.
Handworms.
Oh yeah, not 20, baby. Caw.
Okay. Uh, Flick, that that is the Astral Sea.
I knew it.
Gentlemen, the Astral Sea in all its glory. Orthog, I'll give you a gold piece if you jump in it.
I'm not
I,
messing with any sandworm.
you say that, I take out a small silver bell and I ring it and I fucking whip it into the corner to see what it does as it enters the astral sea.
Okay. You throw the bell into the Astral Sea, and you as you throw it, it has that initial arc as it leaves your hand and sails out, and then it exits the room and goes off into this empty space. It bounces off of a small piece of stone that seems to be floating there, a chunk of what the room used to be. And the bell bounces off of that and just goes sailing off into the distance. Outside of the room, it does not appear to be any gravity.
Right.
When I see when I see the astral sea, I just get on my knees and start puking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like 3 weeks ago, we were just very
Yeah,
normal.
I guess technically everyone except for Orthog has lived in Yanjing their entire lives.
No.
All of you give me will saves.
Never seen this shit.
Even me, Dan. Sorry.
No, except Orthog, you've been outside and you've been on the blue sea.
Yeah.
You've seen an expanse that goes out to the horizon. I don't think anybody else in the group has.
Okay.
I get
Roll
up
the
top as part of my deal.
Okay. Well, you'll have an easier time on this will save.
I will with the 17 I just rolled.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with I'm gonna stick with a
I got a
solid
17.
11.
I got a 17.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you get, Narjal?
I got a 17.
Okay. Flick?
I got a 4.
Okay. And Battleton?
11.
11? Okay. Yeah. So and I Narjal, I will penalize you because you've lived in a tiny box most of your entire life.
Yep.
So the save is harder for you, and you do. You get vertigo, your
Yep.
stomach gets queasy, you throw up. Battleton, you have a very similar circumstance. You're essentially shaken, as though you were scared. -2 penalty. And Flick, you completely lose it. You also this endless expanse. You also get vertigo. You get the shaking condition, and you fall over.
Sounds about right.
Damn it, Bottleton, throwing bells, fucking me up.
I think that would have happened anyway. It's
You don't know
like,
that.
it's like in The Expanse when like Martians go to Earth
Yeah.
and like there's not a ceiling over them. They're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. That's fucking crazy. I wiped my chin, which is covered in dribble, and I say, we shouldn't be here, man. We shouldn't be here.
Everyone give me perception checks.
Okay. Oh.
19.
15.
11.
13.
13. Um. What was yours again, Orthog?
11.
Okay. Yeah, so you're looking out at this endless expanse. Room seems otherwise empty. And suddenly Battleton, you hear. Well, you don't hear. You feel something sort of like imposing itself on you.
Good.
You get this sudden sort of vehement imposition, uh not in words but in like feeling and intent, telling you to move.
I fucking I do like a turn and I just start heading for the door.
Oh, do we even?
Yeah, I'm crawling towards the door as well.
Right.
Victor lingers.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Victor, you see the door behind Battleton as he like rushes out, starts to close, and it
Uh-oh.
stops for a second, inches a few inches more open, and then continues to close behind him.
It's not good. Did you rush out?
I didn't. I can't rush. I'm crawling.
You're crawling. I call the Battleton, wedge the door.
I
The dagger.
I hear that over my shoulder and I go and I draw my falchion and I just stick it behind me because I'm maybe like 2 steps out the door.
Oh, nice.
Um,
I'm on the other side.
okay. You do that. You shift your weight and lean back and like try to push your sword against the door, and
No,
you feel
I stick it in the opening of the door. So the door can't
taking the
close.
opening of the door. Okay. Either way. You do that, you feel something bump against your leg.
Can I roll another perception check? I think that triggers a what the fuck reaction for me.
Sure.
Okay. God damn it. I'm gonna put an action die on this.
There you go.
Uh, I don't have a sealed door. Yeah, that was really worth it. Okay, 10.
10. Uh, your initial thought is that like, did Flick run past you or something? It felt like a small person just kind of like brushed against you, moving past you.
Do I see anything in the dust on the stone floor of the temple that we're in? Movement, disturbance
Um,
with a 10.
not with a 10. Do you want to like spend some time looking around?
I'm just standing there. My main thing is like I gotta get the fuck out of this room. And then Victor told me to hold the door. I'm holding the door. So
Door.
Go to door.
now I'm just staring. Yeah.
Okay, Narjal, are you still crawling out of the room or?
Yeah. I'm sure I've made it by now, but yeah, I'm crawling out of the room.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I see all of this. My friend running out, someone crawling out. I want to detect evil.
Okay. You detect evil, and you're just doing the standard wide area search. First round, you do not detect any sources of evil.
Okay.
Flick, are you doing anything?
I think I'm just being very dramatic in my shakiness, so I'm just kind of like wailing and wallowing and not really making any progress towards the door because I don't think I understand we could be in danger.
Okay.
I pull a small flask of rat brandy out of my pocket and offer it to Narjal.
I'm out. I'm out of the room.
Oh, you're out of the room?
Yeah,
You made it
I
out?
crawled out. Yeah.
Damn. I offered to
sorry.
flick. And I say, fortify yourself with this.
Okay.
Fortification in progress.
Battleton, you spend, a minute or so scanning the ground around you, while the rest of your party sort of collects themselves and, is trying to recover from the disorienting sight of the astral sea. Give me another perception check.
Yeah. 24.
24. Okay. Scanning the area, more focused, more meticulously. After a moment, you do see there are amongst your footprints, you and Narjal are both wearing boots. Flick has these, very slender, long, pointy slippers. Orthog has these thick, round footprints with just small claw nubs sticking out the front of them. There is a set of footprints in the dust that looks like reptilian with 3 toes. That does not belong to any of you.
Fucking gross. Are people coming through the door now?
I don't know.
Do I need to hold the door?
I mean, Flick, I imagine you're not sticking around.
Yeah, I think once I realize I'm being left and no one is giving me the attention I desire in this moment, I will get up and leave the room.
Victor? Or
Yeah. There's no orichalcum. This room has just, you said, like rags on the walls.
yeah, it's been stripped basically.
Nerds.
Northog?
Yeah, I'm following my crew. Why are we running?
Battleton's the only one who ran.
Why are we leaving? What is wrong with all of you?
I couldn't take what I saw in there. I've never seen anything that didn't end.
You've never seen the sky.
Yeah. Ever. I'm a ground guy.
You're a
Basement dweller. I'm a
I-
dwarf.
yeah, a dwarf.
Dwarfman Pacific.
I feel like in the Terry Pratchett, like the Discworld mythology, the dwarves, there's like a super conservative sect that has never been outside, that has never been above ground. And that was like a subplot.
I like that everyone in the group, or most of the people in the group, have suddenly gotten completely disoriented and freaked out by the sight of the astral sea. And Battleton is probably freaking out and paranoid. And Orthog is like, what?
Yeah. What's going on? Can we all talk?
Orthog's last through the door.
Yeah.
I grab him by the lip of his shell and I pull him in close so we're kind of in a huddle. And I lean into your little tiny whole ears on the side of your skull and I go, "We're not alone. There's something else in here." And then I'm going to like nod at the ground at the little fucking like lizard footprints through the room.
Oh, I don't say anything, but
Yeah.
I look at him with a look of I got you.
Yeah. I gesture, I like kind of point like tell the others. I give you like kind of a nod, like let the others know. And then I'm gonna roll a survival check. That'd be it, like tracking.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna roll a survival check. Better. I'm also gonna put an action die on it. Okay, cool. Doesn't explode, but pretty good. 21.
21. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what is this? Where's it going?
Uh, everyone give me a perception check.
23.
10.
20 even.
Flick,
Oh, sorry, Dan. I had my headphones out for a second. What'd you ask for?
perception check.
I got a 20.
Oh shit. Natural 19.
Nice.
24.
So Battleton, you start to follow the tracks that you see in the dust of the three-toed reptile, and everyone except for Orthog, who's also looking at the tracks in the dust, the rest of you just kind of like, looking around or following where Battleton is going, see a faint glow come from just past this fallen column. Just for a moment, a faint glow appears there. Who was it that got higher than 20?
I'm at
I am also at 20.
Okay, Flick, what was yours again? 20,
24.
24, and Narjal?
23.
23. Okay. The both of you recognize that faint glow is, the casting of a spell.
Mm.
But you didn't hear any verbal components.
Fine. It's gonna be fine.
I whisper to Bottleton, should I try to make friends with it? It's sentient enough to know magic.
No.
Very well.
Flick, you hear in your head uh, the word friends repeated, and then a sense of curiosity, almost as if the word is accompanied by a question. But it's more of a sensation or a feeling than a sentence or a question.
Bottleton, I'm going to reiterate this. I wouldn't mention if I didn't have a firm belief that this could end positively.
I I stiffen, and then reflecting on my own experiences, you are allowed the grace of making the same mistakes I have made. So I say to you, okay, if it acts funny, I'm gonna kill it.
We've been there before. Yeah, so Dan, I'd like to like a diplomacy, just kind of announce, in a grandiose manner. Hello, friend. We mean you no harm. We've recently found ourselves traversing this terrain and are looking for companionship and possibly treasure. We mean you no harm. Oh, fuck.
Um,
That is if you want a diplomacy roll, I have one. It's not great.
The you feel a sense of something pressing against your mind, similar to when you have to resist the effects of a spell or magic that wants to invade. And accompanying that sense of invasion, you get the again not a word, not a sentence, but like a feeling of uh allow.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you feel as though you would be in the position to make a will saving throw. Do you want to forego it?
I think I'm gonna forgo it. I'm gonna allow this to happen.
Okay. You do that and for a moment. You feel as though you're not alone inside your own head. Um, and then you get uh, another sense of feeling, and this one is of appreciation. And then you see stepping out, well, you hear the pad of feet, all of you coming out from behind that column, and then materializing from invisibility, you see a 2.5, 3 foot tall, tannish yellow skinned reptilian creature with a purple crystal sticking out of its forehead. It is well, let me just show you.
Cool.
Oh,
Looks
that's
like
precious.
that, except it does not have a mouth. There just is no mouth.
Okay.
How do I feed it after midnight?
Well, you can't. So it can't be a gremlin.
Damn, I thought of everything.
Um, and all of you feel a presence, as without a mouth, this thing can only communicate telepathically. You get this sensation of a couple of concepts, uh, separated, trapped, scared. And it
Uh,
stands there, looking at the five of you cautiously. Uh, you can tell it's not feeling super confident.
Dan, I missed a section of what you said. This is the it kind of communicating telepathically its feelings is to all of us, or is that still just a Flick?
Yeah, all of you.
Okay. I say, do you want to be a West Side boy?
Yes.
In response, you sense confusion.
Kill him. You got to feel it in your heart. You know what it is in your heart.
is your home in the sea? And I kind of point back to the room we just came from.
Um,
Are we all mindlings right here? Sorry, I don't know if are y'all saying this out
Yes.
loud?
I'm saying this out loud, yeah, but it's
Okay.
communicating back telepathically to us.
Okay.
uh, you get a sense that it's its ancestral home.
But
and
maybe
that's
not. It's
not where it's trying to go now.
Are
Yeah.
you lost?
Yeah, orthog. You get it. The response to that you get is affirmative.
Can we help you? We are friends.
Uh, it you get your response that you receive is hope.
Oh, that's precious.
Do you know how to navigate these rooms?
It walks up to the door that you guys are standing next to, and it touches the lock, and it looks at you, and you all get the sense of uh, incompetent. And then it pulls a small gemstone, uh, like a pinkish red jewel or crystal out of its pocket, and it looks over towards the orichalcum doors, and you get a sense of key broken.
If you can help us, we will protect you and get you home. Would you like to come with our group?
It responds with agreed.
Okay. So we need to find a missing piece, is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Do you have a name?
You all get it's a strange impression in your mind. It's less of a name and more of a designation. He tells you that he is Seeker 7. But you get more of an impression like that's his job, and that's just the number out of how many other people have his job.
We shall call you Siegfried.
Siegfried.
well, welcome to the Wayside Boys.
Welcome.
You'll have to meet our founder, Lo Yang.
We will also need a 500 gold deposit.
500.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Wow. High class.
You guys are professionals now. Previous campaign, you were beginners. So now,
Yeah. It's true.
yeah. No, all of those comments just result in him, projecting confusion.
That's okay, buddy. We'll figure it out together.
His crystal's broken. We need a crystal to open these doors.
Yeah. A broken ruby crystal, or right, Dan? Did I follow that right?
He turns around and looks over at this door here.
Okay.
And then turns to the rest of you, and you get it's kind of hard to describe, like malevolence or evil. You get the impression he thinks that there's something really bad in that room.
Is that where the wispy things are?
No, that was this door.
Okay.
We stop evil, so I think it is our duty to go into this next room, Siegfried. But just know that we will protect you with our lives.
You,
Um,
you will be our guide.
Uh, you, you know, his very stoic expression hardens for a second, and you get the emotional sensation in your head of fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
um, hey Siegfried, why did you tell us to leave that room? And I point back at the room we came from.
Uh,
I'm assuming
he
that was him in my head telling me to get out.
he answers you. He says, or you get uh scared and obstruction.
Hmm.
Basically, he was scared of you, and you were in the way. He needed you to move,
Got it.
so he
And
just yelled, hoping that.
I point at the orichalcum door that's within line of sight and I say, "What's in that room?"
Which one?
The only one that's in line of sight. Yeah.
Uh, hallway
Okay.
or passage, I guess, would be a little bit more generic of a.
Siegfried, where were you going? And can we follow you and help you on what you were doing now?
You get a response, basically seeking, uh, and then like team and attack.
His team was attacked. They were separated in the fight. Dylan was pinned down. Some son of a bitch was dug in like an Alabama tick.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He
So
didn't have time to bleed.
he didn't even have time to bleed. Um,
We're sitting around here like a bunch of lack jawed.
that movie fucking rules, and then that line goes, like, "Fuck."
We let's Siegfried, we will follow you. You go where you're on your journey. We will accompany you on your journey. Lead us.
He's lost.
He's
lost.
He doesn't know where he is. He's just a little
Well,
guy.
Well, he knows how to open doors. He knows how to do certain things that we
I
sure.
know how to open doors now. Okay, if there's a door opener around, it's Flick.
He's
Don't get
lost,
it don't get it
he's
twisted.
familiar with where he's lost. Unlike us, who can't even open a door.
Siegfried, can I see that crystal?
he you get a sense in your mind of like the concept of trust, but it comes as a question.
Yeah, trust. I won't break it.
Siegfried, this
I'll
is
give it
my
back.
most prized possession, and I hold out my alto sax. If you were to give the Reverend Doctor the crystal to analyze, I will let you hold this. And I promise I would not let you hold this lightly.
Hand him a loaded handgun, dude. This little baby.
But tell him it is a saxophone.
Rude. Rude.
Uh, okay. Bu- 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 Yeah, you feel Flick, you feel another like sense that he's in your head again. Um and he thinks for a moment. You can feel him in there, and then he nods and walks over to Victor and hands him the crystal. And when you offer your sacks, he just doesn't take it.
Brutal.
I examine the crystal.
Yeah, Flick, give me a spellcraft check.
I rolled another 2. That is a 10.
Okay. You're pretty sure he cast detect thoughts on you. So he's basically reading your mind to tell if you're lying to him or not.
Okay.
And he's
I'm cool
using
with that.
that as a sort of barometer.
I roll or hear this.
So
I
he
examine the. I
hands
examine
you-
the.
Okay.
Narjal, how much do you think this crystal weighs?
Um, 18. I say your check.
23 grand.
23 grams.
Yep.
Wait, 23 grams.
All right. It's good to know. Good information to have. I examine the crystal.
0.06.
It is a, sort of pinkish, reddish crystal. It doesn't look like it's particularly cut or shaped in anything fancy.
Can I do a use magic device with it?
You can try.
Let me try.
What are you trying to use it with?
I want to use it by the door
One of the orichalcum doors or one of the other doors?
or calcum.
Okay. Give me a use magic device check.
Natural one.
Natural.
Perfect.
Couldn't hold up.
Don't know how this works with the door.
God damn it. I say to Siegfried, how does this work?
Broke.
It's broken.
Um,
but when it works, how does it work?
Well, give me 1 second. I gotta take this. Sorry.
Lo Yang and the Wayside Boys.
Got a +1. Dude,
Just-
Siegfried is moving in to the warehouse with us. He's getting his own
Siegfried is-
wing. It's gonna be awesome.
All right.
I think Siegfried and Lil Yang are gonna hit it off. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna be like homies, doing all sorts of shenanigans.
Totes.
These doors, man. These doors are goodness.
These doors.
Hey man, I got a lockpick set now. We're good. Give me 20 minutes. We're gonna get through practically any door.
You can't just have that though. That comes from the Orichalcum Vault.
Hey, hey, hey,
I
hey,
think this is
hey! You narking on me, Narjal?
Yeah, what's that? What's up,
Narkin Narjal.
I'm not gonna
That's what
know.
they
Narc.
call
I'm not gonna say it. I'm just he's gonna know.
Narc. I'll give it back, and then we'll check them out every time we come back through. I've got a system in place already.
We'll hide them. We never found them.
Thank you, Three. Wolflet.
Um, he so he responds with um uh non-functional missing.
He responded with non-functional and missing. Ross just came back into the room.
Oh. I'm right here.
So I think we got a couple options. We can
Uh-huh.
lock pick the room that our new friend is a little apprehensive of, or we could go lock pick the room on or the door on the other side of the room.
Which
Either
would
way, I think we're in for a fight because we already
Yeah.
have established stringy bean things over there, and we don't really know
I
what's
mean,
on the other side of
I
this.
bet the one he's apprehensive of would result in a fight also.
Correct. Yeah,
Scott?
I think we're gonna fight something regardless.
Yeah, let's open the scary door.
we're down a man, just to clarify.
You?
I'm gonna walk around, like casting guidance, but that's effectively all I can do. I am out of spells.
Okay.
I've got one spell left. So
I have my club.
yeah, we got a club. That's all we need.
I have my
Fair.
stick.
I've got hellish spell. All I used was hexes.
Yeah. The good Reverend Doctor is gonna carry.
What could possibly go wrong?
He's gonna scamper and he's gonna just be flinging snowballs while scampering. So yeah, I think I'm gonna crack this door open.
Okay. Is Battleton on board with that plan?
We've lost him.
HVAC?
It might be.
It probably
I
is.
told him to let it thaw out. It's got a frozen TX suite. Sounds like.
If
Oh.
only Trevor was not in Colorado.
I know, but I'm glad to be in Colorado.
Oh.
Yay! So yeah, dude, I slept like 2 hours last night, and it was like drunk sleep. And then woke up and tried to get away like early today. I was like, maybe I can go take a nap at the hotel.
No.
Shit kept fucking happening. I went to the hot chicken place though.
Music City?
Mm-hmm. It's the famous hot chicken place. It was good. It was
That's
nice.
good. It's fun. It's like a thing out here. Asheville.
Yeah,
You're close. It's hot chicken land.
yeah, it is hot chicken land. Rockies. It's not as good as Rockies. Rockies is very good.
Oh, Trevor, you need to go to that place. Ross sent me while we were out there. Ross, what was the name of that restaurant?
Which one?
Oh, the one you told me to go to. It was delicious. I forgot the name.
Ginger and Baker.
That doesn't sound right. Let me stew on it.
Choice City?
There he is.
Also
There he
doesn't
is.
sound right.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
We waiting.
Bottleton, I'm proposing to lockpick the next wooden door in the series, specifically the one that our new friend is apprehensive about due to evil presences beyond the door.
Do it.
All right.
Sorry you're waiting on me. I was stoking the fire.
That's okay.
I have to like take off my shirt and everything when I do it.
You should leave your shirt off when you come back. Not that I want to see you
Greased up.
shirtless or anything.
I think we already had enough nipples in today's episode, Jake.
What? What is that about?
Oh, I'm just saying, I saw somebody's zipples earlier.
Oh man, that's rude. We'll clip that out. We'll clip that
All
out.
right.
No, it's gonna be the thumbnail on YouTube.
So are you going the slow methodical route or you're just gonna give it a try?
I'm just
Blast
gonna take 20.
ass.
I'm just gonna take 20.
As
Okay.
he does that, I'm gonna glance over at our new friend and say, "How do you feel about this?"
You get anxious, frightened, but then like a sense of, stealing himself and revenge.
Oh, damn. Okay. Hell yeah. So he's down.
As he asked that, I would like to, while we're waiting, do just a perception check to see if anything else looks like it could be knocked off a wall or I don't know.
What?
Just walking around the room, kind of like Flick did, to see if anything else can be removed. On perception check or anything like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
fuck.
looted.
I'm readying an action.
You readying?
What are you readying?
I'm readying. If I see something fucky, I'm gonna cast glitter dust at it.
Okay.
Prior to entering well, never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm greedy. I need to conserve my actions.
So Flick, after about 10 or 11 minutes, the door clicks and unlocks.
Orthog, you're up front, buddy. Ready yourself.
Yeah, I go in with my guard up, I guess.
Okay. All right. So what's the order you want to enter the room?
I'll be first.
I'll be third.
Second.
Fourth.
Yeah, I'll enter last with Sig.
It's funny because you have a gun
I do.
and you're
Oh,
entering
man.
I'm very
with
good
a
at
SIG.
using it.
I should have
No,
asked Siegfried if he was proficient with firearms.
You
Yeah.
guys, breach the room and rush in ready for something. Scanning the room real quick, you see some very old and desiccated corpses. One of them is humanoid, and it's been here for a very long time. There are 4 small reptilians, like Siegfried. But they look like they've been here for like a decade or longer. Otherwise, the room is empty. There are some scorch marks, and it looks like there was a fight in here.
Fucking
But in that like first 10, 15 seconds of entering the room, there's nothing in there. You all hear in your head, Sig, impresses upon you, unseen, like me.
I cast glitter dust
Where?
in the room.
Right, but it's only a 10-foot square.
I listen.
Okay, give me a perception check.
14. I throw an action die on it.
Nice.
good call.
18.
Did it blow up? You get another one if it blows up.
No,
Did
it
it
didn't
blow
blow up.
out?
Wait, it didn't blow up.
Yeah, it has to. 14 plus 4.
I rolled a d6. Should I have rolled a d4?
Yes.
You
Roll
should have
D4.
rolled a D4.
16. I throw another action die on it.
Yeah.
It blows up.
Nice.
Keep going, keep going. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
23.
Fern stoked.
23. Okay. All right. You scan the room. You hear the beating of wings. Coming from over here.
Okay.
So, you want to cast your glitter dust in that area?
I do.
Feeling now.
Sparkle.
Okay. You immediately see the outline of 2 small winged humanoids. What is the saving throw on that?
On glitter dust?
Yeah, it can blind you.
Oh, to blind?
It makes invisible things visible, and it can blind the people that it gets hit.
Totally. Is it a Fortitude save?
Mhm. Character level plus 10 plus spell level.
Yeah. 16?
Okay. They are both blinded.
Sick. Good job, Ross.
Very nice.
But then a third one suddenly appears as it attempts to stab Narjal with a stinger on its tail.
No,
He's immune to poison.
I am not.
Nah, well, just sounds right.
Okay, so that's 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. So you take 4 points of damage and need to make a fortitude save against poison.
Okay. Let me write down 4 points. Okay. The save. Ooh, I rolled an 8 on the die. 12.
Okay. You are poisoned.
No.
He's poisoned. Sorry, 13. But still.
You are not poisoned.
Ah, shit.
Really?
Sorry. I didn't know it was going to be that close. I figured it was like a 15 or something. Yeah, my bad. We went up a level. I have a fortitude save of +5. I am not poisoned.
It's good for you.
Yes.
All right, everyone roll for initiative.
Oh no. Okay. That's my best initiative I've had in a while.
But it still sucks.
Yep, it's not great.
And by the way, this is what you see.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yucky.
You get a +2? These little guys.
Do they also not
Even
have
Pisces.
mouths?
No, they do have mouths.
Okay.
That's
Their
lame.
mouths are full of glitter.
Glitter mouths.
So are their eyes.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
They're government true.
Yeah. So anyone above 15?
I have a 16.
Anyone above a 10?
13.
Above a 5?
8.
I have a 9.
I got a 6.
Okay. Battle time. You're the first to act.
Yes. Okay, so the first thing I do as a standard action is I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. This is the first spell I've cast today. I and them as
Not
a
the first spell you. Is it the first spell you cast
I
today?
didn't cast a single spell in the last fight.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought about it and thought, no, there's going to be more bullshit, but surprise, it was all doors. And then I'm going to
That is
activate.
bullshit, isn't it?
It is a different kind of bullshit. And then I'm going to activate my judgment, but I think I'm going to do. I'm just looking this up really quickly. Purity, which should help with poison. I'm protected against the vile taint of my foes, gaining a +1 sacred bonus on all saving throws. This bonus increased by +1 for every 5 Inquisitor levels I possess. Yeah, okay. So I'll do purity because that will protect me from the poison. That's a swift action. And I feel like we talked about this before. Judgment Surge as a feat in the action
Yes.
economy does not consume anything.
I don't.
Or it reverts back to my judgment itself, which would be a swift action.
Yeah, but it's once per day, and I'm pretty sure you did use that last session.
Did I take a lot of damage last session?
You did because you didn't want me to heal you
Yeah.
because you did a bunch of surge shit.
Then I
Okay.
did, yeah, then I did surge, yeah. Okay, then never mind. I don't surge. And then this is the second time I'd be using a judgment, which I want to make sure I can do that. Starting first level, I can do judgment expose
Judgy.
He listens to
today. Fourth level, so I can't do that. I can't do purity. I'm tapped out. So no active judgments. My AC is heightened. I've cast a spell. That's my standard. Can you point to where I am, Dan?
You are right here.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I
that's
I take
Orthog.
yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do back to back with Orthog. So I'm gonna step into that space. No, on the other side, the space with the single enemy. Yeah, right there. And I'm going to draw my falchion, and that is all I can do this round.
The creatures are the next to act. And the one that attacked Narjal is going to do it again. It's a natural one.
Oh, crit it.
I'll crit that.
Okay.
I'm gonna crit that.
Crit it.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit that.
uh,
Crit that.
do you want to, I guess, probably your best bet would be making it incur an attack of opportunity from Battleton?
Yeah, that sounds better than me.
You don't want to hit it.
Okay.
You take out your orichalcum stone and put it into your sling.
It's a really shitty quote.
I'm a really shitty guy.
Yeah. You're a magic man. Try to
You
understand.
want me to roll to attack, Dan?
What?
You said I'm getting an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay, rolling to hit.
Big crits, big crits.
16, not quite a critical on a falchion. So that's going to be a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. I have confirmed that I am hitting now, and I will initiate damage protocol. Bada bing. All right, that's
Good.
5 on dice plus 4, so 9 points of damage
Good.
to that boy.
Okay. All right. The other two are going to move towards the last object they saw before they lost their vision. Do they get more saves or are they just blind?
I think they're just blind. Oh, to cash money. To cash money.
Each round at the end of their turn, they can make another saving throw. Okay, so they are both going to attempt to attack Orthog. Massive penalties because they can't see shit. Neither one of them are going to hit. And they both make saves to attempt to negate at the end of their turn. And one of them saves and the other one fails. So
Okay.
Victor.
I hex the one that keeps stabbing Narjal with misfortune.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Have that.
And that's a will save.
Yes.
Okay, that's a 20.
Nerds.
Damn.
Not what I wanted to hear.
I mean, that glitter dust killed it the first round, so.
Yeah.
Is that it? Or are you gonna move or anything else?
I'm gonna get away from the scrum into the far corner. Like the corner, same side as the door. Yeah, just away from the fucky shit.
Um, Siegfried is going to he's going to
Paul Roy. Dude, get out.
he's gonna follow your lead, and he is going to cast Bungle on the one next to Narjal.
The white tigers.
He can bungle.
All the tigers.
Siegfried and Power Rangers.
Together. Yeah, get in the corner with me, bro.
And get a corner day. Corner bistro.
Unfortunately, that is a 21 on the save, so that does not succeed. And then he is going to he looks across the room and sees a chunk of rock that has fallen off one of the walls, and he stares at it intently, and it lifts off the ground, shoots across the room at this one.
Ding.
Let's go.
And unfortunately, it narrowly misses him, clatters against the far wall.
That was
So
still
he gave it his best. Unfortunately, he was not effective or thought.
Let's get busy. I move to attack whatever's closest to me.
Well, there's two right on top of you.
Yep. I attack the one to my right.
Okay.
All right. That's gonna be a 22 to hit. No, sorry. A 20 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
All right. Now I will apply damage.
Hit him.
Get him, Archer.
Oh, I'm going to hit him.
It's like T-ball, dude. It's just floating there in midair.
Get him.
He's teed up.
Get him good. Well,
He's blind too.
gonna get him okay. Got
Hit
a
him on-
14 points of damage.
Okay. You smack into this thing. You feel as though your weapon is not quite the right stuff to do appropriate damage to it. It's got some sort of a supernatural nature that protects it.
And just to clear, yeah. So I have like holy properties over my weapon, though, right? And it doesn't do anything.
You have magic properties.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to clarify.
I mean, you guys all see what these things are.
Yes.
Or like, you're pretty sure they're not good creatures.
Yeah. I need to smite him. I just want to see what I could do to it before I smite it.
Narjal.
Well, there's one kind of right in front of me. I would prefer not to get hit by it again by trying to move away too quickly. So I'm going to try to club it.
Okay.
Does a 4 hit?
It does not.
Okay. I move 1 square to my. Excuse me. I move 1 square to my left. Yep. And I go, let's get them, boys. And that's all I got.
Flip.
I'm going to activate Bardic Inspiration. You all hear the saxophone bit from Who Can It Be Now by Men at Work.
Trevor, I'm so proud of you for setting up a flank.
Oh, yeah. You got it. That's the only thing that I'm effective at this point.
You're a hell of a stand-in.
And I gotta say,
Anything else?
just seeing the two there and Glenn's character be able to cleave, right? I was just like, here we go. Oh, wait, nope, that's the wrong game. Wrong character.
Wrong one.
Can't be doing that.
If
Yeah,
only.
that's it for me, Dan. I'm gonna hold my position.
Okay, battle time.
So, as an Inquisitor, I can add my Wisdom modifier to a knowledge skill check when making checks to identify abilities and weaknesses of creatures.
Yes.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll. Okay. 17 on the die.
Identifying these creatures would be a knowledge planes check.
That's fine. So 17, but then I'm gonna add my wisdom modifier of 2. So it's a 19.
Okay. These creatures are imps. They are devils. They have damage reduction versus silver. And they are immune to fire and poison.
Okay. And did you say last session that orichalcum counts as silver?
It does.
Okay, so they have DR against orichalcum weapons.
No, they have DR against everything except silver.
Ah, okay, that makes sense because you mentioned Orthog didn't hit quite as well.
But I didn't say that when you hit it.
Yep, I caught that. I was curious about it. I
Scan.
fucking take a 5-foot step to get into a flank, and I line up my swing, and as I am about to swing, I say, Orichalcum makes him bleed. Give him steel, boys. Give him bin steel. And then I swing.
And
You say you are the only one with an orichalcum weapon.
Yeah.
Damn it, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
Picking out
we all took
jewelry
the
and
trinket.
dumbass shit.
I love my trinkets.
My bracelet will protect me.
All right.
Beat him to death with your bracelet. Beat him to death with your bracelet. Come on.
No, we'll take a trinket.
21 to hit. That will hit.
Doodads.
Oh, and I'm getting flanking, so it's higher. Right, that's a 25.
Trinkets.
Plus 4 or plus 2?
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Unless you have outflank as your teamwork feat.
Which I could be taking, but I'm not going to take it right now.
Remember outflank.
I know you gotta take a standard action to change your.
All of a sudden,
Yep.
it's just like,
All right, cool. So I think it'll be the same amount of damage. 9 points of damage to that guy. I see Inspire Courage is up, so I'm actually adding a +1.
Yep.
It's a 10. Was that active? When did you
Not-
start?
That wasn't active the first round.
Cool. Okay, it's a 10.
Things looking like it's in really bad shape right now.
I yell, give him steel, and then I look around at all of you guys with your fancy little shoes and your bracelets and your saxophones.
And our sticks.
I'm a dandy in respects.
What did
It
Nigel?
is going to attempt to cast defensively.
a clasp. Aaron, that is why I have a clasp. That makes me way better at something that I can't do yet, but it will be cool.
but you could have had a war shot.
And this one goes invisible.
Damn it. So
Uh,
it casts defensively. Would that eat up its move action?
no, just its standard action.
Damn. Okay. All right.
You need to go outside.
The other two are going to continue to attack Orthog. This one that can see moves into a flanking position. And that is a 22 to hit for the one that can see, and the one that can't see is a 17.
So the 22 hits.
Okay. So you take 2 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a fortitude save.
He is immune to poison, right?
No.
Oh, I thought he paladin was.
For my fortitude and
Immune to disease.
Disease, that's what it was.
Sorry, what was your save?
17 was my on the die, and then was that
No.
plus 9?
Okay, you're fine. All right. Victor.
Victor's up. Jen just got home, so she's getting the download on the doggies.
Okay.
You're up. It's you.
While we're waiting.
Uh,
Oh, no, here we go.
the one that's looking less shitty?
It has disappeared.
Oh, that one disappeared. The one closest to me, I hex with misfortune.
Okay. That is an 11.
That will.
That fails.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Is the person standing next to me Siegfried?
Yes.
I gently pat Siegfried on the shoulder and I say, "It's okay, buddy. We're here for you."
He does not appear to like to be touched.
I respect.
You pat him on the shoulder and he recoils sharply.
I respect Siegfried's boundaries.
On his turn, he attempts to throw another rock.
Come on, Siegfried. Throw the rock.
Stepping up to the mound.
Natural 3.
3'2". Wow.
Okay.
We still love
Orthog.
you, Siegfried.
Yeah, Orthog will now start to smite
Okay.
and
The
attack.
one in front of you or the one behind?
The one in front of me.
Okay.
All right. Now we're freaking going off. That's a +1. Let me make sure I got my stuff. +1. All right. Oh, that's gonna be sorry. Nope, that's gonna be a 16.
16 will hit.
Oh, sweet. All right. D10 plus 13, 14. All right, that's 16 points of damage.
Dang.
Orthog.
Okay. That is enough. You smash into this thing, crashing it to the ground, smushing it beneath your club, and its body sits there and twitches for a moment and then bursts into flame and disintegrates to ash.
Yes.
Look at this.
Okay. Narjal.
Narjal is going to move 2 squares to his right. and
Fine.
say, "Let's do it, Turtle Man." And then I will attempt to club this thing.
Okay. When you do that, the invisible imp can't help but take his attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Misfortune.
No, the invisible one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, the other one that you misfortune, that one already it took that effect when it attacked the Orthog.
Is the whole round.
But still,
Yeah.
the one here wasn't.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that happened on their round. This is an attack of opportunity happening on Narshal's round, and it's a different imp.
Gotcha.
So that is a 21 to hit
That'll do it.
for 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Make a fortitude saving throw.
Natural 19.
Okay, you're fine.
And I forgot my racial bonus last time, so I would have been even more healthy.
Okay.
You can't be poisoned.
I have +2 resistance to it.
That's
But now I'm trying to club this guy, and I actually get plus stuff to my attack because I'm flanking and I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
All right, so I do not hit him, and but I've said.
Do you use any action dice?
Yeah, let me throw an action die on there. Okay, so that'll be an 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. 1d4 damage. I do 3 damage.
That destroys it. Actually, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, not really.
One that doesn't bypass the damage reduction, and two, I was thinking it's different. Different.
Yeah, I cannot bypass the damage reduction, but I will still try.
Okay.
That's me. That's all I did.
Flick.
So the one that just attacked Narjal is visible and in front of me. Is that correct?
It's visible and beside you. Yes.
And beside me. Yeah, I'm going to let my lingering performance feat take over here for a moment, and I'm going to attempt to stab that imp with that silver dagger.
Okay.
So I think that would be I don't do the stabbies much.
Very nice, Aaron.
I think
You
that
can
would be
maintain your performance as a move action.
okay. We'll just do that then.
Yeah.
And let me roll my dice. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Let's go. I need to roll to confirm. I have no action die. Nat 2. I do not confirm.
Okay. Aaron, I want to see it.
You want to see it?
Do it again.
Wow.
So I believe a dagger is a D4.
No, you're small. It's a D3.
Pissage. Okay.
How's a D3?
Roll D6 and divide by 2.
Oh yeah.
Yoinkity yoink. I do. Okay, that's a 2, so I do 1 point of damage, and then it's +1, and then my strength modifier is a -1. I do 1 point of damage.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
But it was
that's how
with
many hit
silver.
points it has.
Oh,
Nice.
So you stab it, and it clutches its chest where you stab it, and like grabs a hold of your hand and scowls at you menacingly, and it bursts into flames. And I'm gonna say you take 1 point of fire damage.
I will wear that with a badge
Basically
of honor.
touching it when it, goes back to hell.
So, yeah, you're fucking doing a sax solo, and then you whip out a knife and then just stab an invisible demon.
You're cool.
Pretty fucking metal, dude.
Yeah.
It's just
You were the
Dandelion
one that
Flick.
had the silver dagger?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Whoever gave it to me for me to tinker with, and never really got anywhere with it, but I still have
Oh
it.
yeah. Try to open the doors.
Yep.
Sorry, it should have been a D4 because it's still a medium-sized dagger, even though you're wielding it.
Yeah.
Battle time.
All right, I move up. Take a 5-foot step to triangulate the remaining imp. Excellent. I will then roll to attack. That is a natural 1.
I will crit that natural 1. And he will take an attack of opportunity on you.
Misfortune.
He already. I mean, he is it until the start of your next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Round.
Misfortune.
Misfortune.
Okay. The low die is a 21.
The lowest to beat my AC is a 21.
Well, yeah, I rolled at disadvantage, so the low die was a 21. The high die was a natural 20, so good job on the misfortune there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Solid.
That will hit. I'm a 17 right now.
Okay.
So 17.
You take 4 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and you need to make fortitude save against poison.
Poison. Wow, that almost went right off the table. 20.
20?
15 on the die plus 5 42.
You're fine. All right. It is the imp's turn. It is glitter dusted, so it can't go invisible. And it does not want to be here anymore.
Bad guys.
Well, it's just gonna keep on attacking. And Battleton looks a little squishier than Orthog, so it's going to attack. Actually, yeah, it's gonna attack Battleton.
Misfortune.
It's okay. It can't have taken 2 turns with your misfortune.
It's for the whole round. It's still the same round.
It can't be now if it's on the second round of it.
Hold
Does
on.
it come back around to the good Reverend Dr. Victor T. Flacco?
It hasn't.
So then it's the same round.
It's the same round.
I think something got pooped up then because it shouldn't have been able to go 2 rounds without Victor
It
going.
got an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
I
an
think
attack of
twice.
opportunity just now.
Uh,
That's part of the same round. It's still got misfortune.
All right.
Misfortune.
Misfortune.
I must have been confused. Okay.
Hey, Ross,
well,
what's that
neither
hex
of
you
those
like?
would have-
Wait, what was that? What was that?
Ross,
Neither one of those would have hit. So
Misfortune.
it is going to basically say fuck it, and it's going to move to Victor. That will incur attacks of opportunity from Narjal, Orthog, and Battleton.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, that'll hit it.
And me, right? Do I get it?
No, because it's moving to you.
Gotcha.
26.
21. 21. Clubbed it.
17.
Okay. Oh, okay. All 3 of you hit.
It's gonna be fine.
3 points of damage. It doesn't do anything.
19 points of damage.
Are you sure? This isn't your smite target. You already destroyed your smite target.
Okay, sorry. So it'll be
Oh, not taking it.
sorry, it'll be 16 points of damage.
16. Okay. And how much for battle time?
I'm dropping a cool 11 on it. There's no way this thing's not dead.
Oh, yeah, no. That does it. Poofs in a gout of flames.
Victory.
The good Reverend Dr. Victor T. Flacco tries to go through its pockets right before it bursts into flames.
It was naked.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
Nature's pocket.
As soon as it poofs and there's just like this little smattering of ash on the ground where it was, you see Siegfried like stare at it intently, and you see just like a force of some unseen force just blast that pile of ash, and it disperses into the nearby air. You can't help but think that, the same attitude coming from him as if he like spit on it, but he doesn't have a mouth, so.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I go in
and
for an air high five with Siegfried.
he looks at you curiously, and he takes a step back, and then you feel something touch your hand,
Nice.
and he like gives you a very short nod, and then turns around and starts looking at the corpses of the other little reptiles.
Lo Yang, Siegfried, and the Wayside Boys, attorney at law.
Yeah,
Or
Attorney General.
at law.
Yeah. General practice. Nothing fancy.
I think Siegfried's going to make partner. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think so.
well, I mean, you're on a track. You stay for 7 years, you're gonna be partner.
At least junior partner.
JP, dude.
Question is if you want to though, because that's gonna put a lot more paperwork on you. It's like a lot of like it might. We have some churn at year 5, is what I'm saying for a lot of our associates.
Fair.
Hey, Victor, what's that hex you like to cast?
Let's examine these corpses.
yeah, were these Siegfried? Were these your people?
He answers in the affirmative when you ask that. And then he looks over at the older, larger corpse that looks vaguely humanoid, and then you get a negative.
Who the fuck is that?
Was he a friend?
Negative.
Okay.
I go over and examine the corpse.
Okay. The other corpse, it's about human height, but it seems very skinny in comparison. Even like the bone structure is more narrow. It's hard to tell. It looks like this corpse has been here for a very long time, and it has completely dried out. It's wearing armor, and the armor seems to have the same makeup as the dagger that you found. It's very tarnished and very dirty, but it does have like a silvery sheen to the parts that you like rub and get some of the grime off of.
How much does it weigh? The armor. I try to ascertain that with a 13.
You haven't seen anyone move it yet, so hard to tell.
I mutter to myself, that's hard to do.
But it appears to be a breastplate that it's wearing. and upon close inspection, you see that it's actually sort of like laying on top of a longsword.
It's probably from where we're from.
Yeah, maybe.
I crassly come over and flip the corpse over and inspect the sword, and
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't give a fuck.
Inspecting the sword seems to have the same type of make as the dagger.
Okay.
Um,
So it's
the
silver.
yeah, it has a it's almost like a saber as opposed to like a straight longsword. It has a bit of a curve to the blade. Um, and the way that the hilt and the pommel are made, they look like they are stylized in a wrapping of tendrils or cords, as opposed to, just like an oblong, rectangular prism that you'd see on most long swords. Looking at the sword, the dagger, and the breastplate, never seen any armor or weapons made like this.
Okay.
You're pretty sure this is not somebody from Yanjing.
Okay. But it is silver.
Unless they had drastically different fashion or design, 100 years ago.
Got it. But it is silver.
We're in
Doesn't
like an
appear to be silver.
interplanar
Could
space.
be. Okay.
Flick, give me a knowledge planes.
Yoink. That one.
Yep. Okay.
Sometimes they just don't roll.
This appears to be made out of some sort of material.
But maybe it's not.
Oh, Battleton, here, take this dagger back. I stabbed that thing and then it blew up on me, so I don't really want to keep this anymore.
You
Someone's
got it. Do you want this one? And I flick out a butterfly knife.
No, I'm cool, man.
Okay. So like regular, and I hand you like just a standard iron dagger.
I don't stop.
Okay.
Stop
All right,
doing that.
that's cool. That was fucking cool what you did though.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Did you
I
see
got
that part where I was
17
You don't.
I got 17 to a say. Now the armor's been moved.
The main thing, the main thing.
Yeah.
Stay on message.
No,
Yeah, you get the impression that the armor is like 20 something percent heavier than steel.
I muttered to myself, that too is heavier than steel.
Stay.
No, sorry for interrupting for that, but
Stay.
I had to get in there.
Uh, Siegfried searches the reptilian corpses, and after a few moments, Victor has the gemstone, right?
I I hold it out.
Okay. He comes over to Victor with with an amulet
Oh.
on a leather cord.
Oh.
And he, holds it out to you, and he says, you get the impression in your mind, repaired.
Excellent. I pull out the crystal and place it in the amulet.
Uh,
No.
you're getting the impression that it's not it's not that the gemstone was broken. It's that it didn't work without its its companion piece.
Gotcha.
These work in tandem. You have to have both.
Gotcha. Is he offering me the amulet?
Appears to be that way.
I accept the amulet graciously, making sure not to touch his person. in any way.
You hold out your hand, and when you grasp the amulet, he releases the cord.
I put the amulet on.
Okay. You turn into a giant slug monster.
Oh,
Just kidding.
And I say, I am the bearer of the amulet. Um, should we go try and open the door?
Yeah, let's go try and open the door.
Are we gonna collect this armor and go like throw it in the atrium in the helipad?
Yeah.
make a
Well-
little loot pile.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Get the armor and the sword and the dagger and put it in the helipad.
Yep.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Okay.
Bring my book.
So
I-
you loot the corpse.
I elect that we drag the entire corpse back to the helipad.
Okay.
We don't know who this person was. We don't know for sure where they came from. Anything's
I cast Sanctify Corpse on the corpse.
Okay. You have that prepared today?
Yeah.
You
okay.
asked him that the last time he said that.
That's impressive. Do you have it prepared every day?
No.
You're just going through the list.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right. So you move the corpse.
I have very limited
into-
spells.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of spells.
Yeah. Neither do I.
You move the corpse into the vault, and then Victor, you want to try to open the door or a
I do.
door?
I want to
Which
open
door
the
do you
door.
want to? Is it this one?
What do we think?
Sorry,
I love that door too. I love it.
J'adore. Set the door.
in the door.
Hold door.
Oh, the door.
Hold.
Okay.
Ferme Laporte. Opre Laporte.
Après la porte.
Opre Laporte. Whoa.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna start puking again.
Jump it.
Donde está la void?
Jump it.
You're gonna have to toss me.
Yeah.
You open the door, and at this point, it seems to open just fine for you. And you see, actually, there's a corridor that seems to have been broken and is exposed to the astral sea. And on the other side of the corridor, you see a wooden door.
Should we try the other door?
Orthog, you're gonna have to toss me. For real though.
You want me to throw you?
You think I can make it?
Doc,
Yeah.
maybe we should go check the other one first. I don't want to lose you to the sea.
You suggest being tossed across the opening, and you hear in your head a very strong and imperative no from Siegfried.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you tell us more, Siegfried?
No.
You get the sensation of danger and lost.
Ah.
You'll fall into the astral sea.
Crazy.
Let's
Yes.
check another door for now.
Okay, let's check another door.
Or a Kelkum guy.
As bearer of the amulet.
Over Kelkum floor.
Is that from
You
Sherman?
you guys
No,
go
that's just Anya.
That's
open
just-
the other door, and there's a corridor much the same as this one, but there is no break in it. And at the other end, there is a wooden door.
A
Let's
wooden,
check that door out.
a wood door. It's a wood door.
Wood.
Let's go open it.
It's a wooder.
Worder.
Wood.
The amulet doesn't work on wooden doors.
But flick.
Okay. So
Pick and flick, dude.
for that wooden door, I would need to change the map. And it is about 20 to 11. So I think this is a good stopping point right now.
Nah, man, go ahead and change that map.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
Old
time.
pick and flick. There he is. Pretty good.
Sounds good.
I can dig it. Yeah, I'm a sleepy
Full
boy.
move action into the new map.
As fast as I can.
Mhm.
The broken corridor there and the way that it's set up, it looks like a danger sign on like a chemical.
Oh yeah, it does.
You know what I mean?
It
Like
does,
a
yeah.
thing, like this danger sign for like inhalant or something.
Yep. Or like the corrosive, where it's
Yeah,
like getting poured on a dude's arm,
Arm
and
and
the arm
it's-
turns into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, or there's one that's like desiccant and there's just like dead fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a version of that. I mean, it kind of is
Yeah. In a way.
in a way.
In a way.
In a world surrounded by the astral sea.
One seeker.
Tim Allen.
One time. Tim Allen.